everybody, Ava here. Today I'm at Vidcon Day 3, the last day for 2015 with...
Legendary Shots.
I thought we were going name by name.
Oh, well, let's do that too.
Carson Stallnaker from Legendary Shots.
I'm John Massey.
I'm Chase Martin.
Brian Anderson.
And Ryan Johnson.
Great, and this is On the Spot Interviews. Well, it's great to meet you all. Thank you for making time for me. I hope you're having a great time.
We were just playing video games, so it is.
Okay. Well,
running out of stuff to do.
yeah. Well, then I'm glad that an interview made the list of potential things to do.
It was a top of our list today.
Well, thank you. So what brings you out to VidCon other than obviously, online video content?
This year in particular, we back in 2013, we had done a video where we threw off it's close by the third floor balcony straight into the hoop. VidCon liked it a lot, and so we thought we could do a more in-depth video this year, involve a lot of content creators, and make a full-length hype video for VidCon. So we came out here, and VidCon had us do it. We shot the 20th, 21st, 22nd, and then video showed the 23rd on the main stage before everything had even started. So it's the opening video of VidCon.
Oh, how cool. Congratulations on that.
It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. Do you mind telling us what creators were in it, or do you want to keep it a surprise?
Oh, no, it's online.
It's
We had
on
Allie
the internet.
Speed. Yeah, Allie Speed, she's huge. We had Josh Sundquist. We had Jack Beach, he's huge. We had Josh Sundquist. We had Jack Vale. We had Sam Jones, he's an actor.
Nick
Oh.
Powell's.
Oh, you guys know Nick Pauloff?
Yeah, the Viner.
What is life? Wait, it's such a small world.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. Yeah, I see him at events all the time. We do a lot of the same things.
We made a cool shot in the video. We made fun of Vine in it too. Like he was trying to say, "Can I put this on my Vine account?" But we cut it
So
off.
Ran out of 6 seconds. And he finished
Oh,
his
that's
sentence.
funny.
Yeah,
It is clever.
we're
Are
clever
you
guys.
sarcastic or no?
I'm not sarcastic ever.
Not
He's
sarcastic
actually
at all.
not
None of
clever.
us are sarcastic.
Like, that's clever, but
Not
John's
at
not
all.
clever. No, John's never
So
clever.
it was an
wasn't
accident?
His idea, so if he's saying it was clever,
It wasn't my idea. I'm
Of
giving.
course it wasn't your
I don't even
idea, John.
remember whose idea it was, but I'm just giving them
Carson's.
credit.
Well, it worked.
That's
and
why I'm sitting closer to you.
yeah, well, it worked, and that's so great that you're able to involve so many people from so many different demographics because you guys are kind of different from the typical VidCon. You're all into the sports, basketball, shooting, whatever.
Yeah, we also want to be involved with the YouTube community itself, not just be these sports guys who don't belong. Like we're involved with the community. We've had fans come up to us here, so we've done a good job of breaking into the overall YouTube audience, even though we are a sports niche.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we-
that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we know this isn't really our core audience that comes to VidCon necessarily, but we're just here to make connections.
But
and
this is
get
the
to know
audience
people.
we're looking for. These are the people who are devoted to YouTube, and this is who we want to appeal to.
Yeah.
Yeah, fans, friends, and everything. Like we gotten to know a lot of people that yes, they're fans of our work and they're our audience, but also it's making connections, coming, having more friends to hang out with and stuff, coming out here and like with you. Just like, hey, yeah, we're friends now. It's a fun connection.
Oh, yeah.
So
Whoever
you're
you meet
more
at
than just a
VidCon.
fan.
That's true.
Friend for life. If you meet them at VidCon.
Yeah,
So
that's
you see them
true.
anywhere, it's like, so.
Well, I really respect you all for, wanting to and recognizing that you want to expand your demographic past sports. But sports is such a great place to start, I think, because YouTube is not always known for sports. It's mostly known for the typical
vloggers, yeah.
VidCon.
Yeah.
So that's cool that people have an alternative route to kind of watch.
And
I
we try to
guess.
make our sports not just sports where if you're not a sports fan, you like it. It's just entertainment.
Exactly.
It happens to involve a sport, but we still want to be personalities, considered YouTube personalities who just have a sport as kind of their platform. Yeah.
Yeah, some
for
of our
sure.
biggest fans do not like sports at all,
But
which
they
is
like
kind of
us,
funny.
they like
But
getting to
if,
know us.
if we're funny and the stuff we do looks cool to people, then they're gonna like it.
Oh,
So that's what
well,
we go
all the
for.
time we'll get comments that say, I can't even throw a ball 20 feet, and y'all are throwing it off buildings and stuff. Like, oh, I can never do that. And it's like, oh, well, we have fun doing it. We film it for you, and so people seem to really enjoy that and just see us doing things that most people don't do. So and stuff like that. And the fact that it's us doing it, we really try to put ourselves out there in our videos so that people feel like there's more of a connection than just, oh, it's a bunch of people doing stuff, doing this, these cool basketball shots.
Right.
It's like, oh, look, it's Carson throwing off a building. It's Chase bouncing it off of a wall into a goal. It's stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's so we want to establish that audience creator connection to where it's more than just us creating content for them. It's us putting out things that are friends, people that feel like they know us, and so they can really connect with the content that we make.
Yeah.
And it's important that it looks like we're having fun, and actually we are having fun.
Yeah,
so.
don't fake it.
Yeah.
Although you don't need to in your situation.
gotta
It's
make
so
sure
cool.
We've mastered
never
the fake
faked it.
smile.
So yeah, this is the whatever shot, and you're not excited about it, but you smile.
Exactly. We haven't faked any shot, by the way.
Just our
That's-
smiles occasionally.
Oh, nice. You hit the little microphone, dude.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, don't touch the mic. That's the one rule.
Brian,
That's That's what?
One rule is don't hit the microphone.
Oh,
right?
it's okay.
Okay.
I'm not the most like professional. Like, oh, it has to be perfect. No, that's rude.
Shove it down his throat.
That's rude.
I want to hear what he's intestines sound like.
No, then I would be encouraging it.
Yeah. No, we're on the same page here.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, one of the fun things with this video was we had content creators who had never made a trick shot before, and their reactions were just so fun because like we really are excited when we make them, but we have to like kind of play it out because we've done it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
But some of these people who have never done it before, and like they do it, and they're just like it was a
Oh,
ton of fun to
for
do.
instance, Josh Sundquist, he's the amputee, and he's on crutches, and he just has his right leg, and he's very athletic, so he was able to kick himself up and do a backwards kick into the goal.
Yeah, he did a bicycle kick.
Yes.
It was sick.
And beyond that, that was just one of the kicks he can do. He can do a kick where he, just for the camera, he can kick up like that and hit it in. But the behind the kick that he did for the video was a bit longer than what we call the scorpion kick.
Oh, okay.
But so we tried that one for a while because he had never, he'd done it before with soccer. He does like amputee soccer and stuff, but he'd never actually done it into a goal, a basketball goal. So doing that, you could, you see his reaction in the video that we did of him just like, oh my God, I made it. Like, oh my God. Like, and especially because he's an amputee, you don't have that many amputee people that are still, incredibly athletic with sports. Of course, there's a niche for that, but like, he is at least the first I've seen, an amputee making a shot like that into a basketball. So just him knowing that like, wow, like I did something that like not everyone can do. Not many people can get on crutches and suddenly have like this amazing upper body strength to carry themselves that way. So, it's stuff like that. And then Allie Speed made one. It wasn't like this ridiculous off the roof shot, but she made it from the catwalk. She made it in 4 tries.
So
That's not a lot at all.
So yeah, so we scooted the hoop back, and she was ecstatic. So we had her make it a bit further away, and she threw like that. But then she
Soccer
made it
style.
about 20 tries
She
later
was crazy
again.
accurate. Like for somebody who was throwing like that,
Yeah.
they were always.
I was
like,
gonna
3
say
feet.
that's not the proper technique, I guess.
No,
Yeah,
she
no,
was
it's
good.
bad form, but
We don't have
excellent
from A to
execution.
B, it's
of
good.
bad form.
I think Chase is the only person who has like good basketball shot form.
Ooh,
The rest
well,
of them-
thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you. I
that
do
was
play
very
basketball,
kind
or try
words.
to.
So, who of you are trained in basketball? Like you actually like grew up playing it as a sport, and who of you are kind of what is the word? Untrained? I don't know if there's a word for that.
We're all self-taught, I guess. you could say.
Self-taught. That's what.
None,
Like
yeah,
so-
none of us really played organized
Played
basketball.
rec
very
league
much.
and in
Yeah.
middle school and high school for PE, but it was never official training. It's not even basketball technically what we do. It's more football, like throwing overhand, like so.
The skills aren't really the same. Like we did a video with a WNBA superstar, Brittany Griner, and she could not. I mean, it took her a while to master the different form of like hurling a ball versus like doing an actual shot.
A lot of times she was very short with it because she didn't realize exactly how much power she had to put into it. Because originally it was her sitting on a balcony like this and throwing the ball backwards and like that. And she was short a lot because she just couldn't. She didn't realize like, okay, I'm this high up. It really takes this much effort to really get the ball into the hoop. So that was something that of course she learned it, and she made her shot straight in, and so she was able to do it. But it really does for some people that are especially trained in basketball form, people who grew up doing basketball. It's a little different when you go high up or really far, and so that's why you don't really see people in basketball making full court shots because they don't train you to do that, and it's not
As
the
they
most
shouldn't need
the
to.
muscle
or
memory is
have
very
want
different.
to.
Exactly. So when we do it, it really, and I say we as them, I'm the camera guy, but it's from high up, you really have to know exactly, And another thing to put into consideration that people don't think about is that if I'm throwing a ball 40 yards, or let's say I'm 100 feet up and I'm still throwing it 40 yards. If I throw it 2 feet to the left, that means it's going to carry 2 feet. It's going to change that angle the entire time.
Yeah.
So that's a big problem, is the fact that you have to be dead on, and you have to account for wind, you have to account for spin, which if you're inside in a basketball court and there's no wind or anything, you don't have to experience that. But when you're up high and you're throwing something, there's wind, there's spin on the ball that's going to make it curve and not go exactly where you want it like you would indoors. So that's something that a lot of people, it takes them a while to figure out. That,
Yeah,
like,
I didn't even think of that.
oh yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, like there's 5-mile-an-hour winds blowing southeast, which is causing the ball to hang left a bit. I need to aim a bit right, even though I naturally want to aim right at the goal. So it's stuff like that that a lot of people don't think about.
Yeah, it's like almost like a science. Wow. I seriously never even thought about that. But thank you for sharing that and then providing us with that insight. I appreciate it. So I have to ask you guys, what is your favorite trick?
You might have to go all the way down here. It's probably our helicopter shot from 200 feet. This guy Captain
Yes.
Clutch.
Now, what Ryan said earlier is a lot of the wind has everything to do with it when you're shooting. Also, the rotors of the helicopter for that shot. The wind from the rotors
Different kind of wind.
actually, like if the helicopter was tilted that way, the ball would shoot off that way. The helicopter was tilted this way, the rotors would make the ball shoot off that way.
You
So
could
it was
throw
all
out and have
about
to go
like
under the helicopter.
how the helicopter was tilted and everything. It was
And
It
yet
was
you
nuts.
still made it ridiculously like quickly.
yeah.
So
It took about 2 hours, but
Most of that was landing and getting the basketball.
Yeah,
we can only fit four.
probably shot for like 30 minutes.
yeah.
And that's I know the question is what our favorite shot is, but the hardest thing for shots is ball returning because you don't have an infinite amount of basketballs. You have to carry them back up to where you're going, or if you're in a helicopter, you have to land the helicopter, have a designated person walk it over to the still working and spinning helicopter,
Still
and
lethal.
load it up. Still
Yeah.
very lethal.
For the shot we did off the roof here, we had to carry the bag across the convention center, up an elevator, down a hallway, up
By
a
a
couple
service
flights of
elevator.
stairs, out across the roof, and then we'd have a pulley system to take it up to the high roof, and then that guy would walk back over to where he was
Down
shooting.
and then he'd go down another ladder,
he
I
went down
think, and then
another
have to
ladder.
harness in. So it was like 15 minutes between shots or something. 10
Yeah.
minutes. Not
That was
fun.
one of the hardest ball returns.
Yeah, that's a
we've ever
lot
done.
of work.
A minute and a half, then wait 10 minutes to try again.
Oh, it sounds like Disneyland rides,
yeah.
right? But except a little worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
except the 10-minute wait's like a 45-minute wait.
Yeah,
Depends on weekends or weekday, it depends.
Are you guys going to Disney Day?
Tomorrow, we are waking up, we're doing like a
16 hours straight.
8 a.m. to
Yeah,
close.
8 a.m.
you
to
bet.
midnight. Yeah.
You guys are gonna have so much fun. It's
Yeah,
great.
we are.
I don't know their filming policies there, but if you had to if you were dared to have to film a trick on any one of the rides, that's not very safe. Which one would you choose?
Tower Terror.
Tower
yeah,
Terror.
right when the doors open up at the
We've
top,
thought
you
about
throw it.
this. Is the
blind.
reason we're so quick answering. We've thought a
Oh,
lot about
that's
this.
so scary.
Cars ride would be
Cars
cool
Ride.
too.
Ooh, yeah,
my
Cars Ride. I
favorite.
like Cars Ride.
Yeah,
Is
that one's fun.
Dumbo at Disneyland or is that Disney
Yeah, that's
World?
that's
It's
Do
both.
it's
Dumbo.
both, but yeah,
Matterhorn would be sick.
that one would be so cool.
Basically, every ride is what I think we just told
Yeah,
you.
Basically,
whatever you can get your hands on, I
like-
guess.
CEO of Disney, if you're watching this, please let us come do trick shots.
See, now I'm gonna have to tag in the video everything Disney,
Yes.
Disney Channel, Disneyland, Walt Disney, California Adventure, and everything else.
Baxter, everything.
Yeah, that's so
We're
amazing.
seriously it's gonna happen someday.
Well, I really hope it does for you guys.
Sure hope
Hey,
so.
we shot a mile away, or no, 200 yards away. We're
Yeah, you
closer
can-
than ever right now.
Yeah, very close. Well, thank you all so much. Lastly, just gotta get that self promo in. Social media. I know you're on YouTube, but are you also on Twitter and stuff, like your personal account?
We're at Legendary Shots on everything. Our actually biggest account is Instagram, which is funny. Just took over our YouTube, so mixed feelings about that. But hey, that's where the people are. So yeah, just wait.
Do you have Oh,
This adds us on Snapchat.
what? Are you serious?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
might or might not work on this video.
I
'cause,
hope it does, because that would be so
It has
cool.
to be the right lighting, which is
Oh.
actually it's not that particular. It works about 95% of the time.
Okay.
There's a 5% chance that it won't work.
We're still kind of
So-
I think
perfecting
they know what
it,
that
but
means. Yeah.
it's really cool. People will just come up and add us. They don't even know who we are. They're just like, oh,
That
it's cool.
That is really cool.
And they
Good
can
marketing.
See Ryan chugging syrup on our story. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then they'll want to be fans.
I
of
took a
Hawaii.
legendary shot of maple syrup earlier.
Oh, punful. Cool. Well, thank you all so much for your time, and I hope to see you at next year's VidCon and have fun have fun for the rest of your life, but have fun until I see you again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We hope we're here too, and we hope we're doing another video. VidCon said it was very well received, and they are open to discussion. So.
Ooh, that's always good.
And I air quoted when it actually wasn't an air quote, but that's the gist of it. They didn't actually say that word for word.
Well, close enough.
Definitely not word for word. Yeah, not something we can repeat on camera.
Oh.
They were a little more excited when they said how much they loved
Oh, well, that's better.
Yeah.
Lots of cuss words.
Definitely positive
Yeah.
feedback.
Yeah, we're a Christian group, so we can't repeat every single thing that we hear about what
That's
we
good.
do. But
So yeah, thank you for having us. We appreciate
Yeah,
being on here.
anytime, and I'll let you know when it's up.
Cool. Follow us on Twitter.